good morning. Today is the 67th day of school, and if you're a teacher, you know what that means. The 6-7 meme has taken over my school. Honestly, does it drive me crazy? Yes, it does. But given that today is Friday, next week we are on Thanksgiving break, I'm going to embrace it. Rather than fighting it, I am definitely joining in. As you can see, I am clearly committed. I have my 6-7 Thanksgiving meme shirt. Today, I'm sprinkling in the 6-7 meme throughout the day. I created this PowerPoint on Canva, but I'm going to have students show 6 acts of kindness and 7 moments of teamwork. And I'm going to highlight those students that are reaching today's goal. After they have their breakfast, I'm going to have them do a morning quick write. What are some of the things that they've learned this year? They're going to write 6 of those and 7 things that they still want to get better at. And then I'll have them do a partner share. And then I'm going to lead them in. We do mathematics first in the morning. And before we do that, I am going to do the joke of the day. Why was 6 afraid of 7? Because 7 ate 9. So hopefully they will get this joke. I think it was kind of corny, but it's funny at the same time. And then we'll start with our math warm-up. Would you rather have 67 pieces of candy or 6 bags of 7 pieces? We'll have some conversation. Here's another math challenge. Use the digits 1 through 9 and using the operations to equal 67. So these will be my 2 math warm-ups before we get into today's lesson. And I have different slides of these sprinkled in throughout the day. I think the whole 6-7 phase is wearing out. I did hear someone say, I'm kind of tired of 6-7, but maybe that's what they needed. They needed to get it out of their system. I've made the work into manageable chunks. So I've either given them 6 minutes, 7 seconds to complete a certain part of the assignment or 67 seconds. Here's an example from today's math warm-up where they needed to show different ways to make 67. I recorded their responses. Behind me was our writing assignment that is tied into our reading curriculum. They needed to write a poem using anaphora. That's basically repeating the phrases. And so I changed it to when you say 6-7. I gave them some ideas. I charted out some sample sentence stems. And then students went ahead and recorded it on a worksheet that I created. Here's a sample of mine. As to the rest of the day, we are going to do a 6-7 Zentangle art. Here's a sample of mine that I started creating. I also have these Zentangle patterns already printed out, and I put a covering over it, a pocket sleeve, to keep it from being torn up and written on. These I use year after year. We're also going to play a Blue-Get game, and the questions that I created were based on what we've learned about the gold rush as well as animal adaptations. This is the first time me using Blue-Get. I've never used it before, and I thought I would do something interactive. At the end of the day, I'm going to have students write an end of day reflection. 67 days into school, I'm proud that, and that will be it. So that's my 6-7 day in the life. If you're dealing with the meme too, may the odds be ever in your favor. Happy 67th day of school. Happy Friday. Happy almost break. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and breathe. See you next time.